Alright, what's good? Today I'm coming at you with a little story. The reason why powerlifting is meaningful to me. And it's not like powerlifting itself, but what it took for me to do it, compete, try out, and all that. So I'm basically going to start at the beginning. My freshman year, and I wrote everything down right here to make sure I don't forget no details. So we're just going to run off the list. Freshman year, I was a shy, unconfident, low self-esteem. I cared about what people thought, and I had no game. I couldn't get no type of play. That's just the type of person that I was 4 years ago, and I definitely grew a whole lot. And I was skinny in terms of like weightlifting, powerlifting stuff. Like I was skinny, wasn't strong. That's me freshman year. Sophomore year, things begin to slowly change. I'm taking a weight training class. I'm working out. I still hang around the same dudes, and I'm still kind of the same person for the majority of that year. But in December of that year, which would, I don't know what year it would be, 2019 I think. But my sophomore year, I learned about no fat semen retention. So I tried it just for the simple fact that I want to be able to not have anxiety when I'm talking to women, females. I want to be able to attract them to me. So I go in with that mindset. And I go a cool 67 days, which is, of course, not right away, but that's in that time span, that was my longest streak. And I was in, I think, March. Or I ended in March or something like that. But so I started being able to talk more and gaining a little bit more confidence in myself. Then COVID hit. Big lockdown, everything was shut down. For some people, it was horrible. For me, it was a blessing, bro. And since I didn't have to go to school, my sophomore year and junior year, it was basically 1 year to me in terms of like school, you feel me? And then my sophomore year, or my junior year, that was the year of personal growth and mental growth. So everything that happened in that year, I think it would be 2020, everything that happened in 2020, bro, that was purely for my soul and for myself. I learned self-love. I learned how to have confidence. I learned how to not care about what people thought. I started to become my truer, higher self, in a sense, you feel me? I was able to find myself. I found what I like to do. And I was make beats, do music, and then now I'm doing something else I like to do. You feel me? Powerlifting, that's with the weightlifting, and recording videos, being a YouTuber. You feel me? I'm a big YouTuber right now, you dig? And I was able to find all of that. And in terms of powerlifting, I was doing tons of calisthenics, bro. Some of the challenges I did the challenge I did that put me in the game to start out was 30 pull-ups every day for a month. That's what I did, except Sunday. Sunday was my rest day. So basically, I was doing nuclei overloading. I'm not a science head. I don't know much about it, but that's what I did. And I ended up getting pretty good at pull-ups. So I did the same thing for push-ups. I did 100 push-ups every day. Eventually, the numbers got bigger, so I would do 60 pull-ups every day. And then I'll do 200 push-ups, and then I went from 200 to 400, 400 to 600. The most I ever did was 800, but it wasn't consistent. I did that. It became inefficient. It actually started hurting me. Not hurting me physically, but it would take too much time to do it, so I just stopped. But as far as pull-ups, I went all the way up to doing 100 every day. 10 sets of 10. But that was all just me preparing for powerlifting. But in that summer, besides working out, it was really me growing mentally and physically too. You feel me? So, like I said before, I was gaining confidence. I was being more, in a sense, a young man. Cause I'm still one of those now, but I'm definitely not nowhere where I want to be. And every day I'm still growing. Every day we still growing too. But then the junior year, where I go back to school. So I go back to school in February 2021. That's the year I went back to school. So I go there. I see I'm stronger than like the majority of the people, except like a couple seniors and like some of them, and like one of the powerlifting dudes that was in my class. Bro was mad strong. But so I peeped that. I'm like, okay, I see I'm strong. I like working out because, you know, I've been doing it for a year by myself. So now I have the joy for it, you feel me? So I'm talking to one of the coaches for powerlifting. I'm telling him I'm interested. He's like, okay, bet, just show up next year. We'll get you right. I'm like, okay, cool. So I have that goal in mind now to do powerlifting. So in the summer I do calisthenics again, but then I go into the gym for 1 month before school started, so I get ready, you know, get my strength up with actual weights instead of just doing like calisthenics. So that's what I do. So then come my senior year, it's like October and we're doing tryouts, bro. And I'm gonna be honest, bro, I was low key nervous, but me knowing the time I put in and me knowing like what powerlifting means to me, all that hurdles that I had to overcome just to even try out, bro. Like my freshman and sophomore year, he wouldn't try out for no sports, bro. He wouldn't even put himself in a position to do any athletics. I didn't even know athletic was in the plan for me, bro. You feel me? I'm not the same person I was 2 years ago. I'm not the same person I was. It would actually be like 3-4 years ago, but that's not me no more. You feel me? I literally grown, and it's through powerlifting that I really can see that, and of course other things too. But really powerlifting, I'm able to see that, bro. Like when I'm in the hole, and by in the hole I mean like the bottom of the squat. Like my first practice where we're using squat racks. I mean not squat racks, knee wraps, bro. I was in the bottom of the hole and everything was hurt, bro. I was like, dang, bro, these wraps feel horrible. I don't like the way it's feeling. I don't like none of this. And I got heavy weight and I gotta go below parallel. I'm used to going parallel, so now I gotta go below parallel. I'm like, man, it's tough. But I'm in the hole, right? And I could tell my mindset really changed. I recorded a whole maybe a minute video in my phone talking about the exact same thing. But I was like, dang, I was really in the hole. Instead of saying I can't, because I used to say I can't. I'm like, no, it's heavy. I'd be like, nah, bro, you got this. Get up. And I got up out of there. I'm like, that's amazing, bro. And I recorded a video talking about how my mindset really changed. And it really has, from what it was, which was a self-harming, self-destructive type of mindset. Now it's not like that. Now my mindset is like, bro, you can't touch me on nowhere. You can't mentally harm me. And you can't physically harm me either, bro. Like, you can't hurt my personality. You can't hurt the way I think. You can't hurt nothing, bro. Like, I didn't put in the work. I didn't put in the shadow work. I didn't put in the mirror talk. I didn't put in just writing my feelings down. I didn't put in the work from my freshman year to my sophomore year. And I think one of the biggest things that helped me to do that is a journal. Like, I write. And yeah, like, even the other day, side note, I know, but even the other day, one of my classmates was like, "You're a senior with a journal?" And then he was gonna ask me, like, why do you have one? And I was gonna give him some dumb reason, because I know not everybody understands. But I ended up not responding, because, like, it is what it is. Like, I got it for a reason. And I know what it's bringing. I know the value it's bringing to me. You feel me? But not everybody gonna understand what you do. Only you understand the madness behind the method, you feel me? But, so, back to what I was saying, like, I could tell my mindset really changed when I was in that hole. And then even, again, for other practices, the same thing happened. Like, I'm putting myself in positions to where I'm really seeing changes. And, like, even now, say at work. At work, I talk to a lot of people at work, especially the customers coming in. I work at Tilly's, basically. I was gonna try and say something fancy, but I basically work at customer service. That's what I was gonna say. I basically work customer service. So when I'm at register, like, I see a shorty, I'm digging. I'm like, okay, let me strike up a conversation. My bad. And let me give you my number. This is what I do now. And my freshman year, you wouldn't do that either, bruh. So, to sum the whole story up, bruh, what you do in the past, or what you do in the present, my bad, because your present you now, what you do now, affects your future. If the future me didn't try retention, didn't work out, didn't do powerlifting, didn't get a job, didn't gain, most importantly, self-confidence, love, the ability to not care about people, the ability to reflect, all these other countless things. If I didn't do none of that, bro, I wouldn't be where I am right now, bro. I wouldn't be where I am right now. It's all about self-growth, constantly pushing the envelope of your own physical in terms of working out, because then again, it's all about powerlifting, and your mental. It's all about that, bro. It's all about that. It's all about self-growth. And this was my coming of age story, basically, involving powerlifting. And I got state, what's today? Today's Tuesday. Not today's Wednesday, but I'm recording this video. I got state Saturday. In 3 days, bro. I'm about to squat 3 plates. I'm about to squat 3 plates. Bench maybe 210, 205. And I'm pulling 4. I'm pulling 4. And we out, man. Peace.